without me. I said, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy because it feels so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy because it feels so empty without me. Without sound, I ain't got to be famous and stuff. Ain't got to make it to my head. Ain't got to get up in the top of it. Without sound, ain't got to be famous and stuff. Ain't got to make it to my head. Ain't got to get up in the top of it. What you do, what you better, what you roll, what you do, what you go, what you do, all of me so. What you do, what you better, what you roll, what you do, what you go, all of me so.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Nolan Family Athletic and Intramural Complex, home of your number 4 ranked University of Tampa Spartans. Tonight, the Spartans welcome the number 18 ranked Florida Tech Panthers. Here are tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Panthers, who entered tonight's game with a record of 4-6 overall and 1-0 in the SSC. Defender is a senior from Hollis, New Hampshire, number 3, Abby Ogren. Defender is a sophomore from Vero Beach, Florida, number 8, Bryce Forrest. Midfielder is a senior from Manchester, England, number 10, Phoebe Hurt. Midfielder is a freshman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 13, Eilish Fitzpatrick. Attacker is a senior from Lake Worth, Florida, number 16, Sophia Ciccoloni. Defender is a junior from Greer, South Carolina, number 17, Michaela Whitman. Defender is a freshman from Marriottsville, Maryland, number 18, Isabel Perry. Attacker is a junior from Ellicott City, Maryland, number 20, Abby Gonzalo. Attacker is a senior from Merritt Island, Florida, number 26, Jillian Craig. Attacker is a sophomore from Odenton, Maryland, number 27, Claire McGuire. Defender is a freshman from Waxhaw, North Carolina, number 29, Eva Del Valle. And in goal is a junior from Springfield, Pennsylvania, number 15, Bridget Robinson. The Panthers are coached by Kelsey Richardson, assisted by Megan Sullivan and Hannah Hilkoff. And now, here are your University of Tampa Spartans. Defender is a sophomore from North Andover, Massachusetts, number 7, Kirsten Zitter. Attacker is a grad student from Yorktown Heights, New York, number 8, Alexa Borges. Attacker is a senior from Towson, Maryland. Number 12, Peyton Howell. Midfielder is a junior from Centerport, New York. Number 19, Sia Markowski. Defender is a senior from Worthington, Ohio. Number 20, Isabella Villa. Defender is a senior from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Number 21, Grace Lichtenberger. Midfielder is a senior from Jericho, New York. Number 26, Mary Kate Person. Defender is a freshman from Albany, New York. Number 31, Annie Smith. Defender is a sophomore from Brightwaters, New York. Number 34, Jamie Demare. Defender is a grad student from Arnold, Maryland. Number 42, Alexis Abe. Midfielder is a sophomore from Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Number 50, Maddie Schillick. In goal for your Spartans is a junior from Parker, Colorado. Number 60, Savvy Barbosa. Head coach of your Spartans is Kelly Gallagher, assisted by Callie Gilday, Samantha Pagliacetti, and Elizabeth Gaynor. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem from University of Tampa sophomore studying marine science, Bailey Browns.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting, and air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA, the University of Tampa, and Florida Tech all promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Using obscene gestures, profanity, racial, sexist, or unduly provocative language or action toward officials, opponents, spectators, or administrators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the premises. The use of artificial noisemakers and alcohol products are not permitted. Smoking is permitted off the fenced areas outside the stadium.
Good evening from the Moley Family Athletic and Intramural Complex on the grounds of the University of Tampa campus. This evening, the number 4 ranked Tampa Spartans playing host to the number 18 ranked Florida Tech Panthers. I'm Bruce Wozniak here to call the action for you tonight between 6-2 U Tampa and 4-6 Florida Tech. The Panthers come in on a modest 2-game winning streak. The Spartans looking to get back into the win column after suffering a very difficult, heartbreaking 14-13 loss on Wednesday at number 8 Lynn. And it's conference play this time of year. This is blackout night here at the stadium. The Spartans, as a result, wearing their black uniforms. They'll be starting off going right to left. Their starting goaltender this evening is junior Savvy Barbosa. And for the Panthers, dressed in all white, going from left to right, their starting goaltender is junior Bridget Robinson. And set for the game's opening draw. And the ball is out, controlled by the Spartans. It was Kirsten Zinter on the draw for the home team. And you see the Panthers now in control, although a check from behind, legal check from behind by Isabella Avila. And the Spartans head back the other way. We go across midfield and up to the Panthers line. That's Maddie Schillick. Schillick takes it outside, sends it to the corner. In behind the Panthers net it goes. Pass to the near side. Looking for some room to work. And now it's down low and back over for the dangerous Mary Kate Person. Pass in the middle. Shot coming and a save made by Robinson. Ball is loose, and the Spartans get to it. So a reset of the shot clock. How dangerous is Mary Kate Person? 52 points in 8 games played so far this season. The Spartans leading point getter, 38 goals, 14 assists. That's her with the ball, passing it into the corner. And behind the Panthers net it goes. Nice pass, nice shot, and a nice save. Robinson kicked it out. Just 1:37 into the game. Panthers traveling over from the other coast of Florida, Melbourne specifically. Free position attempt, and Robinson makes the save. Spartans get the rebound, they score! I believe that may have been Sia Markowski. Indeed it is. And the Spartans with the early 1-0 lead. As Markowski gets her 9th goal of the season. Excuse me, 7th. Lucky 7. Goal number 7 on the season for Markowski. And this is Zinter again for the Spartans on this draw. I'll try to get the number for you of the Panthers player. Ball is out. And it was Claire McGuire who was out there on the draw, and that's her with the ball. And can't quite possess yet for the visitors. And the Spartans take it away. I believe that's Katie DeShan. Pass up ahead, knocked down by the Panthers. The Spartans somehow come out of the pack with it. The official says play on. They do. And here they come into the Panthers' end. And Person settles it down with a pass up top for Bullock. Now over to the far side. Quick passing by the Spartans. It's in behind the Florida Tech net. And it'll come to this side to Person. Into the middle it goes. Schillick. Pass over to the other side. Nice job by the Panthers. Do they force the turnover? Well, it looked like it. And now they finally gain control. And they're going to have to play it back to the goaltender, Robinson. And now she needs help. Pressure being applied by Peyton Howell. And how about that? The ball goes out of bounds. And so the Spartans end back up with it. Pass over for Schillick. Now to the far side. Down in the corner. In behind the Panthers net. To Person once again. She fires a pass up top. Maddie Schillick looks things over. Going one-on-one against the defender, gets past her. Schillick takes the shot, and Robinson got a piece of that one. Shot clock reset as the Spartans get the rebound. Bullock in behind the net. Back over here for Person. He's going to try to go one-on-one. Around the defender, another defender, and Robinson with yet another save. Bridget Robinson has been busy early as the Panthers now cross midfield. Fire it down in behind the Spartans' net. Pass back for the trailer, and up top it goes for McGuire. McGuire over for May. May down into the near corner. Thinking about going one-on-one was Perry, and the pass, they score. Unofficially, appeared as though it may have been Jillian Craig. We'll wait for the official announcement.
Panthers goal scorer number 26, Jillian Craig.
Indeed.
The assistant number 20.
It is Jillian Craig as Abby Cudzillo picks up the assist. So 1-1, 4:22 into the opening quarter. And now we're going to see McGuire again, and this time Schillick on the draw. And Schillick on that one rather cleanly takes it down herself and carries on towards the far corner. Pass may have been deflected. It goes out. The official right there in the spot to rule that possession will stay with U Tampa. Put it back into play. Pass up top for Myhall. Person leaves a pass. Nifty little move and a long shot taken by Van Vladriken. Save made by Robinson. Turned over yet again. And here come the Spartans. That's Myhall. Her pass over. To say that Bridget Robinson has been busy early is an understatement. She has already made 7 saves, and we are only 5.5 minutes into the first quarter. Person sends a pass over. Bullock tries to cut through. Nice job by the Panthers defense. And there's a shot that goes wide and out of play. I believe the shot was taken by Jill Kobach. Panthers try to start it out. In front of her own net is Perry. And now the pass, they get it up ahead for May. May gets across midfield. 2 Spartans on her. She relays it back. Now a long pass up ahead. That connects. Cipollone had led the charge, and they quickly move it back to her in the corner. Try to get the pass in the middle. It's Phoebe Hurt. And it's turned over. Nice heads-up play there by the Spartans defensively. Making the interception for UT that had been Alexis Abey. And now it's turned over back the other way. To the far corner it goes. Bounce shot, they score. The Panthers, they had fallen behind 1-0. They've scored back-to-back goals, and they have a 2-1 lead. 7 minutes, 11 seconds into this game.
Panthers goal scored by number 18, Isabel Perry. The assist to number 20, Abby Gazillo.
Isabel Perry gets the goal for Florida Tech. And Cudzillo with the assist. The Panthers have only had 2 shots on goal, and they've scored on both of them.
Correction, the Panther goal was scored by number 16, Sophie Chicolo.
And now the goal has been changed to number 16 instead of number 18, which is Sophia Ciccoloni. Spartans bring it down. Far side of the field, and a whistle. And I believe we have a call coming up against Florida Tech. This will be 7 minutes, 22 seconds into the opening quarter, and indeed, a green card.
Green card issued to the Panthers number 3, Abby Ogren.
Called against
that is a 1-minute penalty.
Abby Ogren, a 1-minute penalty. And now the Spartans go back to work. Bullock, the pass to Person, now down behind the net it goes. Back to Person. Return to Bullock. To the other side it goes. Van Vladriken sends a pass down behind the net. Quick passing here by the Spartans. Shot, score! That quickly, 19 seconds into the penalty call, the Spartans tie it up. Peyton Howell finds the back of the net. The goal is unassisted. And for Peyton Howell, goal number 26 on the season. So Tampa takes advantage of the call against Florida Tech's Ogren. We are back in the tie game. And now the draw coming up in midfield. Ball is out, picked up by the Spartans. And Person in control. Pass into the middle, that's Schillick. And they come back to this side of the field as Person pushes a pass down into the corner. To the far side it goes. Person tries to cut inside, 2 defenders on her, ball is loose. A bunch of them battle for it. And let's see who comes out of the pack with it. Still neither team able to possess. And it rolls to Robinson, the Florida Tech goalkeeper. And she sends a pass over as the Panthers will try to start out of their own end. That's Whitman. And they come to this side of the field now. Perry back to Whitman. Panthers now get it across midfield. On the run is Fitzpatrick. Nifty little pass. And this is Bender. Bender heads towards the net. Defense slides over to help out. To the corner. Now they pass it in behind the Spartans' net. And a whistle stopping play with 5:39 to go here in the first quarter. And we're going to have a free position attempt for Claire McGuire of Florida Tech. And Barbosa makes the save. And a pass that connects with 80. Spartans bring it down on the far side. Pass to Bullock. Takes it deep in behind the Panthers' net. Up top it comes. And they'll try the other side of the field. Van Vlyderiken with the pass. Back in the middle to a cutting Bullock. And scores! Three to 2 Spartans with 4:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Oh, it's Jenna Myhall, my mistake. Peyton Howell with the assist. And Myhall gets goal number 5 on the season. Two heavyweights trading blows here in this first quarter. And some lead changes as we saw the Spartans score the first goal of the game. The Panthers then took a 2-1 lead, and now it's the Spartans who have responded with back-to-back goals of their own. And possession to you, Tampa, once again. Person was looking for it, and instead goes to the far corner. That was Avila who had led the charge. Here's Myhall again. Pass over. And that's Bullock. Bullock looking for an open teammate. Sends it over to her right. And now to the far corner it goes. In behind the Panthers net. Chance out in front. And a nice save there by Bridget Robinson. And the Panthers, an errant pass. Spartans able to take it away. Here's an opportunity. Shot taken, and Robinson kicks that one aside. And her teammate cleans up the rebound. And on the run is Whitman, who plays back to Robinson. Robinson weighing her options. Robinson motioning to Whitman, and now gives it to her. Michaela Whitman's being chased. Finally gets a pass that misses. Bullock takes it away at midfield. Here come the Spartans again. To the far corner it goes, and now in behind the Florida Tech net. That's Myhall, and up top Bullock. Pass over as the Spartans work the perimeter here. 7 turnovers by Florida Tech. Up top it goes. Good ball movement here by the Spartans, looking for a prime scoring opportunity. Loose ball picked up. Shot scores! Jenna Myhall with her second goal of the game. It's unassisted. Jenna Myhall with her 6th goal of the season. Back-to-back goals for Jenna Myhall. 2 minutes, 16 seconds apart. Spartans lead 4-2 with 2:24 to go here in the opening quarter. Head coach Kelsey Richardson, her 3rd season on the Panthers sideline, has to be a little concerned watching her team's 2-1 lead turn into a 4-2 deficit. Not to mention the 7 turnovers that they've committed already in this game. Nice job from behind defensively by the Spartans. I believe that was Avila. And in fact, Tampa gets possession. Ball's in, and here goes Myhall once again. Crosses midfield. Jenna Myhall being chased. Gets her way through traffic. And now a pass to the far side of the field will send it down into the corner. Behind the Panthers net it goes. And the defense slides over on Alexa Borges. And a whistle stopping play. 1:26 remaining in the first quarter. Free position attempt. Waiting for the official's whistle. There it is. Shot taken, and Robinson gets a piece of that one. Spartans get the rebound, and there's a shot and another save by Robinson. And yet another turnover as Tampa, with only 45 seconds left in the first quarter, breaking in, shot, and Robinson with yet another save. Pass in front, shot, scores. And you can only ask so much of Bridget Robinson before the Spartans are going to keep finding the back of the net. Peyton Howell gets her second goal of the game. Mary Kate Person with the assist. Just amazed that Bridget Robinson has made 12 saves already. And there's only 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Now we're going to see Claire McGuire and Kirsten Zinter on this draw. (17-2) are the shots on goal in favor of the Spartans, and Florida Tech has committed 9 turnovers. Ball is out. Panthers come away with it. And Avila knocks the ball loose. Not possessed by either team. Kicked at. And now it ends up in the stick of one of the Spartans. And she lost it. That was Schillick. 11 seconds left. Here come the Panthers. Let's see if they can get a shot away before time expires in this first quarter. Pass over. And they will not, as the horn goes to end the first quarter. The Spartans bounce back from a 2-1 deficit with 4 straight goals, and they lead 5-2 after the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter after this break on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Spartan fans, welcome to tonight's Stand as One game. Tonight, Spartan athletes.
First 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
Balance. It isn't just essential in your sport, it's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all, because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
Wozniak back live as the teams get set to start the second quarter of play. 10 turnovers by Florida Tech in that opening quarter. Shots, as I mentioned, 17-2 in favor of the Spartans. Ground balls, 6 for the visitors, 13 for the home team. And Florida Tech with possession to start this second quarter. To the corner it goes, and behind the Spartans' net. And as much as the Spartans have gotten 5 in the net, you almost have to feel that Savvy Barbosa, the Spartans goaltender, would like to see some shots, get herself into a rhythm. There's one that goes off the goalpost. He hasn't been tested much, only 2 shots, they both went in. So she needs to get the blood flowing. There's a attempt in close that misses, goes to the end line, kept in play by the Panthers. Barbosa would love the opportunity to start making some saves. And as you see, play stopped just 53 seconds into the second quarter. Now a restart. Nifty foot and stick work there by the Panthers. And a check. And it's passed off to Fitzpatrick. Over now from McGuire. To the corner it goes. Pass in front, and Barbosa looks like she got a piece of that one. Panthers maintain possession. And nobody opened in front. And finally dropped off from Shikelloni. And Schillick almost caused the turnover there. Loose ball picked back up by Florida Tech. On the far side, now up top they go. That's Fitzpatrick. Tries to get around the defender, gets inside, shoots, and Barbosa made the save. And Deshan picks up the rebound. Barbosa starts it up. Pass that misses and now pulled down at midfield by Van Vladriken. Let's see if she's able to control the ball, goes out. And the official over on the far side that possession does stay with you, Tampa. Ooh, Avila on the run. Avila gets past a couple defenders. Avila carries on, takes a shot, and Robinson kicked that one out. A big rebound. Van Vladriken picks it up. She's pushed from behind, and the official right there to call that one. So Kaylee Van Vladriken with a free position attempt here against Robinson. Van Vladriken scores! A 6-2 Spartan lead as Van Vladriken gets goal number 7 on the season. A 6-2 Spartan lead. And it looks as though Panthers head coach Kelsey Richardson wants a timeout to talk things over. So we will take a timeout as well and be back with more women's lacrosse after this break on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Back alive and ready for the draw. Claire McGuire out there for the Panthers. Draw controls are 5-3, favoring the Spartans. I believe that that's Schillick for Tampa. Ball is out. Controlled by Florida Tech. As they try to get it across midfield. And it's into the stick of Reese Bellinger. On the other side it goes. Pass up ahead. McGuire watched closely, gives up a pass. Panthers fire it behind the Spartans' net. Quick pass back over to this side of the field in the corner, and in behind the net will go Perry. Perry can't escape the defender. Nice job by the Spartans to deny. I believe that's Alexis Abe. 25 on the shot clock now for Florida Tech. And a whistle stopping play call against Tampa. And so we'll have a free position attempt. Phoebe Hurt will go one-on-one against Savvy Barbosa. Hurt breaks in, shoots, scores! Just got it past Savvy Barbosa. And for Phoebe Hurt, that is goal number 19 on the season. And finally ends the run by Tampa. They had scored 5 straight goals. Six to 3 now our score with 10:17 to go until halftime. That's McGuire for the Panthers on this draw. And Schillick for the Spartans. And as you saw, that was McGuire with the draw control as the Panthers take it behind the Spartans' net. Now they return back behind Barbosa. Nifty little move, and from a weird angle, it hit the crossbar. Chased down by both teams. And Isabella Avila went down for the Spartans as Brown sent it into the corner. They work it quickly to the other side. And strong defense by the Spartans. There's a shot and a goal. Persistence pays off. And the Panthers narrow the gap to 6-4. Sophie Bender gets the goal unassisted. And you see the replay as he finally gets past the defender and then beats Barbosa. And for Bender, that's goal number 19 for her. 4 different goal scorers for Florida Tech. As it's now a 2-goal margin with 9:22 remaining here in the first half. McGuire once again on the draw. Ball is out, and that time it was Zinter for Tampa. Panthers gain possession, but now it's loose. And let's see who comes out of the pack with it. The official on the far side says possession to Florida Tech. So perhaps a momentum swing here. As Florida Tech has scored back-to-back goals and they have the ball. Send it over to this side of the field to Perry. Perry crosses the Tampa line. The pass for Cutzillo. Cutzillo being watched by Deshan sends a pass behind the net. They'll try the other side, a fake pass. And as cutting through the middle was Bender. And couldn't get around Aby. And so the pass comes over to this side of the field. There's a shot. The Spartans seem to have gotten a piece of that one as it goes high and out of play. Florida Tech needs to be conscious of the shot clock. 15 left. Down to 10. And nobody in a white uniform able to get open. Shot clock down to 4, 3, 2, and it's going to expire, and it'll be turned over. And so a chance for the Spartans to get back on the scoreboard here with 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Leading the charge, Schillick. Good burst of speed. And now takes it outside. Her pass, a miss on the back line. And so it's turned over. Florida Tech, a little trouble there. Ease it back to Robinson. At midfield, Panthers able to control and a long sideline. And I believe we're going to have a call against the Spartans. This with 6:58 remaining in the second quarter, and indeed, Sia Markowski sits down in the penalty area. A green card. A 1-minute penalty against Markowski. Pass in the middle for the Panthers. Now to the side into the corner it goes, behind the Spartans' net. Pass to the cutter in the middle, and the Spartans' defense with the sticks up a little too high. And the official stopping play. And so we'll have a free position attempt here. I believe that's Jillian Craig. Breaks in and scores. And the Panthers cut the Spartans' lead to 1 with 6:03 remaining. There were 5 seconds left in the call against Markowski. And Craig gets her second goal of the game. And that is 36 on the season. And suddenly, these draws become much more important. The Panthers leading in draw control 6-5. And they have very much cleaned things up in the turnover department. They still only have 10, only in quotation marks, but they were all committed in the first quarter. So that means none so far in the first 9 minutes of this second quarter. Panthers in control again. That's Perry on the run. Sends a pass up ahead. They get across the Tampa line. They smell blood in the water, trying to get this game tied up. Pass down behind Barbosa. Looking for an open teammate. Finally, they reset way up top. cutting through the middle, shoot, scores. Tie game as Jillian Craig gets her third goal of the game.
Florida Tech goal scorer number 26, Jillian Craig. The assist to number 10, Phoebe Hurt.
Phoebe Hurt with the assist, and Craig now at 37 on the season. And the Spartans will take a timeout. We'll do the same and be back with more women's lacrosse after this on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
First 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
You know that love of sports is the #1 reason most people start officiating? And verbal abuse is the #1 reason why most quit? Act with respect and be officially human.
Well, we're back live, and the Spartans have made a goaltending change. They had scored 5 straight goals, and now all of a sudden, 4 straight goals scored by Florida Tech. And so Savvy Barbosa gets the hook. She allowed 6 goals, made 2 saves, played 24 minutes and 53 seconds. And the sophomore Peyton Bodler comes in relief. And speaking of goaltenders, you do have to look at Bridget Robinson, and all that work that she put in is really what kept Florida Tech in the game until they could find their game offensively. And boy, have they. Meantime,
issue to the Panthers, number 13, Eilish Fitzpatrick, a 1-minute penalty.
a green card issued to Eilish Fitzpatrick of the Panthers, a 1-minute penalty. So the Spartans will hope to change their fortunes, not only with Bodler taking over in goal, but now with the extra player call against the Panthers. It's over here to Peyton Howell. Howell up top. Myhall with a pass over. Now Bullock pushes it to the far side. Down low it goes. And controlled just in time before it goes out. Spartans able to keep it alive. And Vladrikin with it. Looks for an open teammate. Quick passing here by the Spartans. A nice move to get inside. They score! So with 11 seconds remaining in the call against Fitzpatrick, the Spartans capitalize as Mary Kate Person finally gets on the scoreboard. You knew she was going to eventually. It was just a matter of how long could Florida Tech hold her off the score sheet. That's her 39th goal of the season. And Jill Kobaugh gets the assist. So Kobaugh sends up Person, and with 4:13 remaining in the first half, it's a 7-6 U-Tampa lead. And the important draw coming up here at midfield between Claire McGuire and Maddie Schillick. Possession to the Panthers. I believe there was a face-off violation called against Schillick. Turned over. Here go the Spartans. On the run was Lichtenberger. To the corner it goes. Now it's in behind the Panthers net to the other side of the field and up top for Myhall. Anna Myhall has 2 goals in this game. That's her with it. Pass for Howell. Howell gets inside, has it knocked free. Howell has 2 goals as well, but it's Florida Tech heading back the other way. Pass connects with Bender. Drops it, picks it back up. Knocked loose again, and that time it's picked up by Hurt. Down to exactly 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Cudzillo pass, it's dropped, picked back up. Nifty move to get inside, ran out of shooting lane, and now to the far side it goes. Hurt looking for an open teammate. Hurt makes a nifty move and collides with the defender, and are the Spartans able to cause a turnover? It's loose. And the official right there on the spot with a call. I did see the green card come out of her pocket, and this is going to come with 2:17 remaining here in the second quarter. And it's going to go against Isabella Avila of U Tampa. It's a 1-minute penalty. And here go the Panthers to work. To the far side. Now up top it comes to Fitzpatrick. Her pass connects with Craig. Jillian Craig has 3 goals in this game. Behind the Spartans net it goes. Keep in mind that that's now Peyton Baudelaire. And they score. And Baudelaire watches Florida Tech
Panthers goals go by number 22, Sophie Bender. The assist
tie the
number
game.
16, Sophia Ciccone.
Comes with 1:44 left in the first half. Sophie Bender with the goal and Ciccone with the assist. It's Bender's second goal of the game. Ciccone having a 2-point game so far, 1 goal, 1 assist. Ball's out, and the Spartans will take it. There's a pass over to Borges. Keeps it herself, takes it around the back of the net. And now up top it comes for Van Vladriken. Here's Peyton Howell. Howell with a quick pass. Opportunity cutting in the middle, shot scores! That's Josie Bullock. The Spartans, it's an unassisted goal. They retake the lead with just 70 seconds remaining in the half. And for Josie Bullock, it's goal number 17 on the season. And we'll see Zinter and McGuire for U Tampa and Florida Tech respectively. on this draw. It was 5-2 Spartans after one, and the Panthers are winning this quarter 5-3. Spartans in possession here. Pass in the middle, shot scores! Maddie Schillick, tremendous play by the Spartans. And here's the replay. Great hustle by Schillick. Mary Kate Person with the assist. And two quick goals by the Spartans make it 9-7. 14 seconds apart. So the Spartans have bounced back after it was tied 6-6. They have now scored 3 of the last 4 goals. And with 56.1 seconds left, ball is out and controlled by Florida Tech. Ball is loose, picked back up, and played over now for Perry. Perry being chased by Peyton Howell. Connects with a pass at midfield. And Panthers are retreating now. And now they get it across midfield. 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Carrying on goes Perry. Leaves a pass back for Shicaloni. Clock winding down. 10 seconds left. Spartans trying to deny a final shot, and they do. And they will not be able to get a final shot away themselves as the horn goes to end an entertaining first half of play. The Spartans have a 2-goal lead as we go into the 10-minute halftime with a score of 9-7 in favor of Tampa. We'll be back with the second half after the 10-minute halftime right here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. That's Sia Markowski with her second goal of the game and a 3-goal lead for the Spartans. An unassisted goal. And Markowski with her 8th goal of the season. And an important goal, as we are either going to be 10-7 or 9-8. And so Sia Markowski gives her team a little breathing room, a minute 21 into this third quarter. Markowski had scored the very first goal of this game, 1:57 into the contest. And now at midfield, that's Avila on the run for the Spartans. Crosses over the Panthers line. Continues with it, now a pass. And they'll send it in behind the Florida Tech net. Person opts for the pass up top. Van Vladriken, the pass down behind the net. The defender goes down, and they do call it against the Spartans. Now here come the Panthers. Ogren trying to spin away from Borges and has to play it back. Pass up ahead, misses, and Katie DeShan there to take it away for the Spartans. Off to the races she goes. A pass up ahead for Howell. Howell across the Panthers line. A pass down to Myhall. Behind the Panthers net it goes. Pass out in front and unable to get the follow through. And it's turned over and they give it to the goaltender Robinson. She outlets it to the far side. It misses. The Spartans take it away. And back comes Avila. Avila cruises on. Tried to work her way inside, and then the Panthers finally shut that down. And so to the outside it goes, and this is Peyton Howell with it. Up top for Myhall. Now Bullock with a pass over. Bullock again. Her pass over to the far side. Behind the Panthers net it goes. Pass in front, shot. Oh, and may have hit the goalpost. Robinson gets the rebound and takes it behind her own net. And over to this side of the field it comes as Perry started it up ahead, loose ball. And the Spartans get to it first. And that was Myhall on the run. Her pass was intended for Aby and missed. And so here come the Panthers back the other way. Nice little spin move there by Bender. Oh, and wide open. The ball was dropped. And then a lucky bounce as the Panthers get it back. A fortunate bounce, I should say. And the stop made there by Baudelaire. And here goes DeShan. And that's Aby. Pass as the Spartans cross midfield. Across the Florida Tech line. Pass behind the Florida Tech net. Person trying to go one-on-one. She's bumped, takes a shot, hit the goalpost, and a big rebound. Comes all the way out to the line. The Spartans able to retain possession. Bullock, the pass from Myhall. And to the far side of the field it goes. Out in front, and Robinson covers up in her goal crease. Florida Tech trying to gain midfield, they do. And now up to the Tampa line. And a defender comes in, and the Spartans cause a turnover. They play it back to Baudelaire. And over it comes to this side of the field. Avila, into the middle it goes. And now Deshan will take it across midfield. Pass up ahead in traffic is Maddie Schillick. Schillick weaves her way through two defenders to the far side. Schillick still on the run, a pass in behind the Panthers' net. Over it comes now for Myhall. Myhall looking to go one-on-one. Sends a pass to Van Vladriken instead. Van Vladriken changes hands, flips a little past Person, and the defense gets to her. She takes a long shot anyways, and Robinson able to corral that one. And Robinson now sends it for Perry. Isabel Perry, Peyton Howell checks it from her. And Howell on Robinson. Robinson weighing her options, looking for other white uniforms. Robinson wants a call, motions that she got hit in the head. And the official does, in fact, pull out the yellow card exactly 7 minutes into this third quarter. The Spartans fans booing. And over on the far side of the field, Peyton Howell is sitting down in the penalty area as the yellow card came out, and it's a 2-minute penalty. 2-minute unreleasable Peyton Howell.
Number 12, Peyton Howell, a 2-minute non-releasable penalty.
So let's see if Florida Tech can take advantage of this call. Non-releasable. As Fitzpatrick fights her way through, gets across midfield. Pass connects. Panthers push it to the corner. Behind the net it goes. Hurt sends a pass over. That's pulled down. Craig pushes it in the corner. They send it behind the net. Now on this side of the field, Perry. Up top it goes for Fitzpatrick. Panthers working the perimeter here. And still 75 seconds remaining in the call against Howell. And the follow through, the Spartans got a piece of it. The shot didn't even reach Baudelaire. And so the Spartans with an opportunity to kill some clock here during this penalty against Howell. Isabella Avila running it up, motioning with her head where she wanted Aby to go. And now it's into the stick of Schillick. Schillick, three defenders, a pass. Oh, that was intended for Myhall but missed, and Bullock was there to pull it down. So the Spartans, as there's now in the Peyton Howell 2-minute non-releasable, 30 seconds remaining. Loose ball and pulled down by the Panthers. On the run, that's Bender. And Baudelaire looking for help. Shoots, scores. The Panthers with 7 seconds left in the call against Howell cut the gap to 10-8 as they get their first goal of the third quarter. 6:07 remaining here in the third. The three officials coming together just inside the Tampa line. Not sure what that's about. And in the meantime, Kirsten Zinter out there waiting to take this draw for the Spartans. Shicaloni got the goal for the Panthers, and Bender with the assist. Shicaloni her second goal of the game, and goal number 17 on the season. Shicaloni entered tonight's game as the Panthers' leading point getter. She was one ahead of her teammate, Jillian Craig. And they each have 3 points in this game. And now the draw, and it's right into the stick of Isabella Avila for the Spartans. And the Peyton Howell penalty has expired. The Spartans do allow the 1 goal. Perhaps a moral victory in that it was non-releasable, and they do only allow 1. And just like that, I believe we have a call going against Florida Tech. So 9 seconds after the Howell call expired, a 1-minute penalty being assessed to Issa Brown of Florida Tech. And so here go the Spartans to work with the extra player. Behind the net it goes. Myhall, the pass. And work it to the corner now behind the net. Now back over for Person. Nice pass there. 2 defenders converge, however. And a whistle stopping play. As we're going to have a free position attempt. And Robinson makes the save. Florida Tech tries to start it up, and that's the expiration of the Brown 1-minute call. The free position attempt was by Peyton Howell. The stop by Bridget Robinson. She now has 18 saves in the game, and look out, here come the Spartans. And they take it down in behind the net. And here's a shot coming, and they score! .422 left in the third, and Peyton Howell has picked up her 3rd goal of the game. That's unassisted. 11-8 our score. And the teams have really tightened up since halftime. There were 7 goals in the first quarter, 9 goals in the second, and with only .422 left in the third, there have only been 3 goals by the 2 teams combined. And now the draw at midfield. Zinter for U Tampa once again. Draw controls are 11-9, favoring the Spartans. Ball is out, right into the stick of Avila. Pass connects. Spartans take it across the Panthers line. Schillick gets past the defender. Schillick working her way in and drops off a pass for Person instead. Person fires a pass over. Nice move to get inside. Shot, and Robinson makes the save. And a push called against the Panthers. And so there will be a free position attempt here. It's Peyton Howell, and hold on, the official wants to go over and confer with her colleague. Peyton Howell has 3 goals and 1 assist in this game. Gives her 28 and 14 on the season. Now we're ready. And let's see if Peyton Howell can get her 4th goal of the game for what would be a 4-goal Spartan lead. Hits the goalpost and a big rebound, and it's going to be run down and picked up. Nice effort there by Alexis Abe. And there's a shot, scores! Well, the Spartans do go into a 4-goal lead, but instead of Peyton Howell's 4th of the game, it's Mary Kate Person's 2nd of the game. Unassisted with 3:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Mary Kate Person adds to her big season totals, as that's goal number 40 on the season for Mary Kate Person. She also has 2 assists. So the 4 points put her at 56 on the season. And now we'll see Emma Angelo on this draw for Florida Tech against Maddie Schillick. Ball is out, and Avila, controlled for the Spartans, lost the handle and now picks it back up. And she'll play it back for Abe. Sends that one over for Annie Smith. Quickly up ahead come the Spartans. Bullock, pass over for Person. Pass in the middle, ball's on the ground. And the official awarding possession to Florida Tech. And I believe we have a call over on the far side of the field. It looks like a green card with 2:40 remaining here in the 3rd. And in fact, Mary Kate Person, a 1-minute penalty.
A green card issued to the Spartans, number 26, Mary Kate Person, a 1-minute penalty.
And here go the Panthers. Off to the races with Fitzpatrick. Pass for Hurt, who pushes it up ahead, and they send it down into the corner. Craig up top for Hurt. Hurt with a pass down into the corner. Behind the Spartans net it goes. Up top, it's Craig. Pass over to the near side. Call against Person down to 15 seconds. And there's a bounce shot. It's going to go wide, chased down by the Panthers. And only 5 seconds left now in the call against Person. Nice passing and a nice goal there as the Panthers, a nice finish, cut it to 12-9 with 1:40 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And Sophie Bender with the goal and Ciccolone with the assist.
The assist number 16, Sophia Ciccolone.
Bender, her 3rd goal of the game. And Ciccolone enjoying a 4-point night now with 2 goals and 2 assists. Emma Angelo out there again. Florida Tech to oppose Maddie Schillick on this draw. Draw controls 13-9 in favor of the Spartans. Ball is out, and Schillick takes it herself. Pushes it up ahead to Avila. Across the Florida Tech line. Avila cuts in, and another defender slides over. Pass in the middle. Shot, scores! Just that quickly. Jenna Myhall. That is the 3rd goal of the game for Myhall, and Avila a much deserved assist. Jenna Myhall with 7 goals on the season. She came into this game with 4 on the season and has 3. And we haven't even reached the end of the third quarter yet. Now the draw at midfield. Schillick out there again, along with Angelo. Green card to the Panthers. Claire McGuire, 1-minute penalty. So the Spartans with a chance to make this a 5-goal lead in the late stages of the third quarter. Person pass up top. Spartans work the perimeter here, down back behind the net again, and Person sends it in the middle, out in front, scores! Jenna Myhall again, and Person will get the assist. Jenna Myhall, it bears repeating. She came into this game with 4 goals in 6 games, and she now has 4 goals in, you might as well call it 3 quarters, as there's only 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And a 5-goal lead for the Spartans. And this is their biggest lead of the game. They've led by 4 a couple of times. 6-2, 12-8, of course 13-9. So now a 5-goal lead and possession of the ball for, you would guess, the last time in this quarter, but we're scoring them quickly. The last 2 goals were 36 seconds apart. Up top, 12 seconds left in the quarter. And going to be surprised if they don't get a shot away. 5 seconds left, and I don't think they will. The quarter will expire. Just like the first quarter, the Spartans outscored Florida Tech 5-2 in that third quarter. So it's 14-9 in favor of UTampa after 3. We will be back with the fourth quarter after this break on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. I'm Bruce Wozniak. Glad you could join us on this Saturday night here in Tampa. The number 18 ranked Florida Tech Panthers visiting the number 4 ranked Tampa Spartans. Shots on goal to this point, an amazing 33-12. That means that Bridget Robinson has made 19 saves for Florida Tech. Savvy Barbosa had started the game, made 2 saves in 24 minutes and 53 seconds. And then in relief, Peyton Bodler has made 1 save so far. Draw controls are 16-9 in favor of the Spartans. 17 turnovers by Florida Tech, 12 by U Tampa. And the ground balls to this point are 16 for Florida Tech and 29 for the Spartans. Florida Tech needs to start mounting the comeback as their Sunshine State Conference rival looking to get back into the win column after the Spartans suffered that heartbreaking 1-goal defeat on Wednesday. Panthers had come into this game having won back-to-back games, and there's a shot and they do score. 59 seconds into the 4th quarter. The Panthers make it 14-10 as Shicaloni gets her 3rd goal of the game. And Jillian Craig picks up the assist. And the two of them, 3 goals each. Shicaloni has 2 assists and Craig has 1 assist. And I have to think that Spartans coach Kelly Gallagher is a little concerned that 10 of the Panthers' 13 shots have found the back of the net. And now on the draw, that's Avila with it for the Spartans. Pass into the middle to Howell. Over for Bullock. And to the far side it goes. Up top now Van Vladriken to this side of the field. Howell tries to get inside. Defender slides over to help. Bullock pass to the other side. Nothing there, so they'll go back up top to Howell. And over now for Schillick. Schillick tries to get away inside, takes a long shot, scores! Bounces it and beats Bridget Robinson. And for Maddie Schillick, that's her 2nd goal of the game. It is unassisted. So no sooner had the Panthers scored to make it 14-10. The Spartans return it to a 5-goal margin 39 seconds later. And now the draw at midfield. Angelo for Florida Tech. Schillick for U Tampa. Ball is out. And Avila is going to get to it first for the Spartans. She plays it back. That's Lichtenberger with it. Pass misses and teammate there to pick it up. So the Spartans carry on with a long pass down behind the net. They work it back up top for Myhall. Over now, Howell pushes it into the corner. Van Vladriken behind the net. They try the far corner. Person looking for an open teammate. Pass over for Van Vladriken. Another pass in the middle. And no shot taken. Person dumps a pass inside for Howell. Couldn't get the shot away. And credit the Panthers defense as the official right there on the spot to award possession to Florida Tech. Fitzpatrick waiting for the go-ahead.
The yellow card issued to the Panthers number 12, Peyton Howell, a 2-minute penalty.
Yellow card to the Spartans, Peyton Howell, 2-minute penalty. As you see, the Panthers on the move. And that was Fitzpatrick. The pass over as it goes down behind the Spartans net. Up top with it, McGuire. Back for Fitzpatrick. To the corner. And now behind the net. Dropped. And can the Spartans get to it first? They do. Taken away by Aby. And this will help as there's still 1:08 to go on the 2-minute call against Howell. DeShan with a pass over. Avila on the run. Is hit at the Panthers line and carries on. Avila has it knocked from her stick, and the Panthers take it away, and now a whistle. And play stops with 11:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. And we have a call on the far side of the field. A green card to Isabella Avila.
A 1-minute penalty.
1-minute penalty. And this will be a challenge for the Spartans as Howell still has 35 seconds remaining in the call against her. And there's a shot and a goal. Claire McGuire scores for the Panthers.
Panthers goals go to the advantage by number 27, Claire McGuire.
That makes it 15-11.
The assist to number 20, Abby Cudzillo.
Cudzillo with the assist. And for McGuire, that is goal number 13 on the season. So they take advantage of the Spartans being down. There's still 24 seconds left in the Howell penalty and 37 in the call against Avila. Two officials talking at midfield. And the other official on the far side, I believe, that's Kelly Gallagher, Spartans coach, that was talking with the official on the far side. This all comes with 10:49 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the ball is out on the ensuing draw and controlled by Florida Tech. Ball is loose. Still not possessed by either team. A bunch of them kick at it, and the Spartans come out of the pack with it. That's Mary Kate Person. She's got 2 goals and 3 assists in this game. And a whistle as the Spartans had returned to full strength. And I think this time we've got a call against Florida Tech indeed. Sitting down over in the penalty area on the far side of the field, Abby Cudzillo.
Number 20, Abby Cudzillo. It is a 2-minute
It's
penalty.
a 2-minute penalty. So the Spartans catch a break here after they had been short 2 players. They return to full strength and immediately with a 2-minute advantage. Ball movement, Bullock scores! Just that quickly, Josie Bullock gets her second goal of the game. Spartans' 5-goal lead is restored. As Mary Kate Person picks up her 6th point of the night off of her 4th assist. So Tampa takes advantage of the call against the Panthers' Petzillo, restoring the 5-goal lead. Behind the net. Back there, that's Isabel Perry. Starts her move. Goal line extended, pass over to the far side. There's a pass in front, and Bodler makes the save. On a good look at the net for Florida Tech. And the Spartans started up. Across their own line. Now a pass that connects with Schillick at midfield. Schillick across the Panthers line, carries on. Schillick, a good burst of speed, has it knocked from her stick and picked up by Florida Tech, and they'll start back the other way. And a nice play from behind by Sia Markowski to slow her down. Here come the Panthers, can't get the shot away, and they have to work it back outside. Pass over now for Craig. Jillian Craig looking to go one-on-one. A second defender slides over to help out. Now tries to get around Schillick and can't. Throws it away. Possession does stay with Florida Tech though. They trail by 5, and I'm tempted to say that time is factor. We're down to 6:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. And they need a boatload of goals just to get this game tied. And there's one of them. Cudzillo gets the goal, and McGuire with the assist. And so 16-12 with 6:14 remaining. For McGuire, that's her 2nd goal of the game. And her 14th goal of the season. Angelo out there now for the Panthers on this draw to oppose Maddie Schillick. Ball is out, and Schillick takes it herself. Now loses it. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Panthers. Spartans chase from behind to get across the Spartans line. Pass is dropped off, and it's on the far side of the field. Now down behind the net. Over to this side of the field. And up top it goes for Brown. Issa Brown, pass over to the other side. Bobbled by Bender. She picks it up. Works inside, and a nice save there by Bodler. And the Spartans start from their own end, cross their own line. Across midfield it goes. Person, a little spin move. Person being chased, sends a pass up ahead to Myhall. To the far corner it goes. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Over it comes for Sarah Bett. Person pushes it down into the far corner. Down behind the Panthers net. Working out in front, no shot for Bullock. She sends it behind the net. Pass out in front and scores. Mary Kate Person. Wow. A 7-point night as she picks up her third goal of the game. Alexa Borges with the assist, and the Spartans' 5-goal lead is restored. It's 17-12 with 4:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. And in this fourth quarter, the goals have been scored by Florida Tech, Tampa, Florida Tech, Tampa, Florida Tech, and yes, Tampa. Now, every time the Panthers think they are making a dent, Spartans answer back. So I'll say it again. The Panthers need 5 goals just to tie it, and there's only 4.
This is unbelievable. With 4 minutes?
I've been broadcasting since this women's lacrosse program started and have never seen this happen. Spartans are in a 17-12 lead with just under 4.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Give me a chance to update you statistically on what's been happening in this game. It was 5-2 after one. It was 9-7. That was in favor of U Tampa. 5-2 after one, 9-7 at halftime, and then 14-9 after three. And the teams have scored 3 times each here in the fourth quarter, and that's how we currently sit at 17-12. The shots on goal to this point are 36-17 in favor of the Spartans, which again, can't say enough about the play of Bridget Robinson, who's made 19 saves thus far. And very concerning that the Spartans have allowed 12 goals on 17 shots. Peyton Bodler, the sophomore from Frederick, Maryland, came in after Savvy Barbosa made 2 saves and allowed 6 goals in the first 24:53 of play. So Bodler has played 30 minutes and 39 seconds, has made 3 saves and allowed 6 goals. Draw controls early were leaning the Panthers' way, but the Spartans have really taken over in that quarter. 21 draw controls for U Tampa and 10 for Florida Tech. 20 turnovers committed by Florida Tech to this point. 17 committed by the Spartans. Ground balls are 21 for Florida Tech and 32 for the Spartans. And some players having some big nights offensively, starting with the home teams. Mary Kate Person, 3 goals, 4 assists. There are 4-point games being had by Peyton Howell off of 3 goals and 1 assist, and Jenna Myhall, 4 goals. And meanwhile, for visiting Florida Tech, Sophia Shicaloni enjoying a 5-point night with 3 goals and 2 assists. And then both Sophie Bender and Jillian Craig have 3 goals and 1 assist. And individually, Isabella Avila on defense. Wow, 13 draw controls for her so far. And 6 on the other side, Claire McGuire. As we sit in this delay caused by the stadium lights being out on what otherwise has been a great night here in Tampa. At one point today, in the middle of the afternoon, it was as much as 89 degrees, and we're 20 degrees below that. It's currently 69. And some advanced planning. The Spartans' next game will come on Wednesday in Winter Park when they travel to play Rollins at 7:30 p.m. And then they will continue on the road and play next Saturday at Florida Southern, a 1 p.m. start against the Mocs, before finally coming back home on Wednesday, April 8th for a 5 p.m. game here against St. Leo. And obviously this is the time of year when it's conference play and you're hearing a lot of familiar opponents if you follow the Spartans, if you follow Sunshine State Conference play. And meanwhile, for Florida Tech, allegedly a car, automobile, hit a power pole and caused the power outage. So we're going to resume with 4:24 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Spartans in a 17-12 lead. And the Spartans will have possession and play back underway now. Van Vladriken, the teams did come back out on the field and go through a pretty formal warm-up. So they are not cold by any imagination. They have not just been sitting around. They really spent quite a bit of time on the field warming up before this resumption of the game. Spartans in possession, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You see them working the perimeter as it goes to the far corner. Now to the far side of the field and up top. I believe that was Mary Kate Person that just had the ball. She was easy to pick out up until the delay because she had a red sleeve on one of her arms, and it's noticeable by its absence here in this resumption of the final 4+ minutes. Myhall with a pass over. Spartans don't look like they really intend to take a shot unless they're just trying to use as much clock as they can. Still 22 on the shot clock. I don't know if they're going to run the entire clock out or if they'll try to get one off when it's in the waning seconds, but certainly content to just kill as much time as they can and not give Florida Tech much of a chance to get back in this game, if at all. And there's a pass that goes loose, and now the clock will run out on the Spartans' possession. So down to 2:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the Panthers start up from their own end. They get it across midfield, just across the Spartans line. And there's a pass for Fitzpatrick. Now over to this side of the field. Down behind the Spartans, and it goes the other side now. And they try to find a shooting lane. There's a shot, and Bodler makes the save as a Panthers player crashes into the side of the net. And so Tampa will start it up from their own end. And again, after what we just saw in the previous possession, I don't expect them to do much other than try to work as much clock as they can. Across the Panthers line it comes. They send it down into the corner. And let's see if they resume just kind of playing catch, likely around the perimeter. Myhall turns the corner and then rethinks, pulled back, made the pass over, and that's Borges. And Borges says, well, I do have an opening here, makes a pass, and now the Spartans say, no, we're just going to kill more clock. So back up top it goes, and that's Bullock with it. Bullock with a pass over. Now to this side of the field it comes. And that's Sarah Bett with it. 18 on the shot clock. Game clock down to 50. Myhall with some nifty moves, drops it, picks it back up. Myhall's going to move in and shoot, and the save made there by Robinson. Panthers with the rebound. They try to start back the other way, but it's taken away by the Spartans, and they in all likelihood will just kill off these remaining 27 seconds and finish this game as Bett backing up. Sarah Bett looking like she's not in any hurry to do much of anything. Now she does have to make a move as some pressure from the defense. Bett comes in and thought she was going to shoot. Instead passes it to Borges, and we're less than 10 seconds remaining now as the Spartans will wrap up the victory. So no scoring in the 4:24 after we resume. The horn goes, the game is over, and the Spartans have defeated the Florida Tech Panthers 17-12. And so the Spartans improve to 7-2
Join us back here on Wednesday.
Florida Tech, their modest 2-game winning streak ends. They fall to 4-7 on the season.
To the end of tonight's game. Please drive home
And
safely.
again, have to recognize the effort in goal by Bridget Robinson on the Panthers side, finishing with 20 saves. Spartans finish with 37 shots on goal. Florida Tech finishes with 18. Draw controls 21-10, favoring the Spartans. 21 turnovers committed by Florida Tech, 17 by the Spartans. And a big night offensively by Mary Kate Person, 3 goals and 4 assists, leading the victory. There was a 4-goal game from Jenna Myhall and a 4-point game from Peyton Howell, 3 goals and 1 assist. And the Spartans, again, as I mentioned before, they will take to the road and go to Winter Park Wednesday. That's April 1st. They will play at 7:30 against Rollins. And if you've been watching from a Florida Tech perspective, thank you very much for spending your Saturday night with us. Your team's next game is also Wednesday, a 4 p.m. start in St. Leo against the Lions, and number 11 ranked St. Leo Lions. Our final score tonight, though, 17-12. The Spartans win it. My thanks, as always, to Andre Pyatt. Appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us. I'm Bruce Wozniak saying so long from Tampa.